Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and guess what time it is? The first time, well, the second time actually. It's the Apple event. We're doing it. So today we're going to find out what the went down at Apple's or what's it called? Or something. Anyway, we're doing it. Thomas, you're here. Let's do it. It's bloody early. So. Wow. Here we are. Jesus Christ. It's early in the morning. And why? Why are we doing this? I have no idea. DJ Big Red, Thomas Christ, hello. Oh, my God. It's 2:47 in the morning, and the Apple event is about to get underway. I have got the most strangest setup today. You wouldn't believe it. I've got a set of AirPods in and headphones over the top because I'm streaming the audio from my iPad so I can hear what's going on. And it's a little bit crazy, So basically, I'm streaming from this iPad here, the one that's in front of me right here. So I won't be showing you images from this today because I'm not allowed to, right? Because I remember I did this ages ago. It was like probably 2020 maybe. I did it. I think I did a live stream, and I stupidly put the actual event in the corner of the screen here. And Thomas was probably here. And we got shut down. It was definitely something. But yeah, that happened. So we definitely won't be doing that today. But what I will be doing, hey, Mix Club, this is very wanky. I feel like an utter tool doing this, but we're going to try and make it funny today, of course. So I can't stream the event. I can't show you pictures, but what we got going on is we got wired streaming. So they got their vlog happening here. And this gets updated as the show will go. I think they've got somebody on the ground there, actually at Apple. So yeah, so they've got a couple of reports. So they're actually at the thing. So I think this is today going to be an actual keynote. They've got, I don't know how, or maybe they get to watch on screens. Who knows how they fucking do it these days? What's going on? Who else is here? Covered by CQ. We got YouTube's Elvis here with us. So there we go. But that's how I'll be covering stuff. So we'll be, because they'll be putting screenshots up. Oh, look, it looks like they're in a hall. So they'll probably be watching it on the big screen as well. I don't know exactly how they're doing it. But I'll have it on my screen over here. I'll have it on my screen here, coming through my EarPods so you can't hear it. Plus, it's back. The first time we covered this and did it live, we did this, and it's back, folks. It is back. We've got Apple Bingo going on. So these are the things I've put on the bingo card because who knows what we're going to get with Apple. Most likely it'll be fucking boring and shit that nobody cares about or can't even afford because that's where we are with this technology. You know, I think most of us can agree. What else can you do with this? So here's our Apple Bingo card for today. We've got the iPhone 17 given. Boat shoes, we all know boat shoes are a thing because they have a whole bunch of presenters and one of them at least is going to be wearing those boat shoes without socks because, you know, let's face it, they're a bunch of wankers at Apple. There'll be a segment, clearly, there's always a segment because there's going to be like a new camera and they're going to be talking about that they will cut to, right? They will cut to the camera and they'll cut to whoever's presenting and they will proceed to show us a bunch of family photos or something, you know, with a whole bunch of rich assholes that at somewhere where we would never be able to afford, like, you know, flying a helicopter over the Grand Canyon while they're all mooning people. And so family photos. So there'll be some kind of photos or they'll say, look at all these photos we've got. So wanky photos. iPad, probably not. 3/4 pants. Who knows? It'll be men, women. They'll all be wearing 3/4 pants because they're wankers. Pastel clothing. You know that's a given. AirPods, an unfunny joke. I'm sure there'll be plenty of them because Craig Federighi will probably be there and he is the master of unfunny jokes. Apple Watch, HomePod, one more thing. Will there be one more thing? Tim Cook's bowed legs. Well, we can probably cross that off right now, can't we? We know Tim Cook's bowed legs. He's a bootlicker. He's a bit of a bitch these days. And the iFold, just honestly, man, if they release a fucking phone that folds, I'm just to give up, man. Haven't we been there? A Mac and a Vision Pro. That's what's on the bingo card. Thomas says it will start off with 30 minutes of watches. Oh, I reckon you're right. The watches will definitely be right up front. So there is that. See, there's 15 of you hanging around now. So if you're new to this channel, what we normally don't do this stuff. What we do is we teach you how to use iOS apps to make music. That's what we do here. And that is the main focus. So this is predominantly a music channel. If you're watching here, falling in, going, oh, what's this all about? I'll catch up. This is probably not your stream because we're going to take the piss out of this event like we do every year. Hello, Bloody Ritual. G'day. So the idea of this is just to take the piss because everybody gets so serious, man. There's right now there's vlogs going and people are like fully like, I don't know, man, if this phone doesn't come out, my life's ruined. And they're all like into the specs and everybody's like, I'm into all this shit too. Yeah, but like it doesn't dominate my existence. If Brendan Bolcher, is that his name? He's got a great stream. He's probably the place to go and listen to that shit. And it's not that it's shit. Anyway, the other thing that's happened too is, so I didn't have a show planned today. It wasn't up on the channel. I can announce now that the show is up. I was under an NDA, my friends. I could not speak about today's product that we'll be looking at the usual time, but that is now up and ready to go. I think the thumbnail, everything's up on the channel, ready to go. And if I can find the thumbnail here somewhere, yes. We're taking a look at this today. It is Aethervox. Aethervox by Sonora Cinematic. And also, what I got yesterday too. So we got a new sound pack from Cinematic Alpha as well dropped. And the new Lumbeat pop drummer got fixed and it's now got the in-app purchase. Mix Club says, I learned today, so interesting, I just learned today, so interesting, new about someone at Korn concert, with Korn with a C. I love Korn. It's fucking delicious. The Korn concert. That was the first thing I read. It even might be go, what the fuck, LOL. Folks, everybody, please put corns in the chat for the Korn concert that's happening right now in Rhett's head. Hopefully, you guys are going to stick around and keep me through this, keep me sane, or even more insane through this ridiculous live show. Sanderwolf, what's going on? Damn, it's 3 a.m. I like corn. I like corn too. Delicious corn. Yum, yum. Delicious. Thank you. What's going on, Polvo? Good to see you. Are you doing well? So, yeah, we got the bingo card ready to go in case. So here's our bingo card. Everything's ready to go. We can cross stuff off. It's going to be pretty fucking boring because you just... Now, there's a link pinned to the comment. If you want to watch along, you can watch the Apple event. I just can't. I can't do the thing. I can't show it to you. I can't give you the audio. They'll shut down the thing. So you can watch along, and I'll just give my mind-numbingly idiotic commentary. Oh, shit, my earpod's fallen out. Oh, no, it's fallen out of my ear. What's happening? I thought it was good. Here we go. It's back in. Hey, there we go. All right, so, that feels weird. No! Russ, hello. Oh, you know, Russ and I was with, my ear's full of corn. I was up with Russ and Brad last night, and You know, I went to bed. I was like, I've got to get some sleep to do this. And I ended up being up for another hour. Of course I did, because life as a YouTuber, you know what I mean? It never ends. You fucking... somebody emails you and says, hey, can you do this thing? And you end up getting out of bed like a dickhead. Like, oh, no, this earpod's not staying in my ear now. There we go. It's back in. All right. Oh, this feels so weird. So I've had to create like a very strange setup. Hopefully I can hear everything and everything goes good. Hopefully you don't hear the mix from my AirPods. Oh, no, and the other one's fallen out. Oh, it's stuck in my headphones. Ah. Oh, no, this is crazy. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, it's all going well. Oh, my hair's fucked. Oh, it's not going too good, is it? There we go. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Really professional stuff here. I don't know why anybody would bother to watch this shit. Shelley, hello. Nom nom nom. Corn. Corn is the thing of the day. Going to the back of the class. That's one of the best oopsies ever. Oh, I love corn. Corn's awesome. So there's our bingo card. You've seen enough of that. Now you can look at my stupid face. So I've got the stream set up, ready to go here. It says 1 minute 55, and we're good to go, yeah? This is a test stream. This is a test stream. It's part of my new series. I got to make sure, I got it on this camera as well, on this monitor as well over here. Oh, it started. It's off. We've got movement over here. This one's going. Am I on the right fucking stream? Yeah, I am. September 9. This one's still not happening. Let's see. Oh, boogie, woogie, woogie. I can hear the music. We got music. Pretty sure you guys can't hear the music, but there we go. So I'll be taking screenshots of this as we're going. I can't really show you this kind of thing. So it's actually started. You want to watch it, come back over here. Hit the like if you can be bothered. Whatever, you know. I really hope this doesn't go for 2 hours, because that seems pretty stupid, you know, to sit around and glaze a bunch of geeks as they talk about a bunch of shit that nobody can afford. Seems crazy. Look how many people there are. There's like almost 500,000 people watching the Apple YouTube stream. It's in the pinned comment if you want to watch it. I think the pinned comment's working, is it? Yeah, it's there. The pinned comment is there. You hope it goes for 2 hours. Fuck you, Russ. Oh, I better turn that down. It's really loud in my ears. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, they normally go for about an hour and 30 minutes. And by God, I've watched a lot of these. Since I watched the first one of these, because I've had every iPhone pretty much that's come out. These days, I don't care. I don't buy them anymore. I currently have a 13 Pro. So I just don't feel the need to be on the latest model of phone. But when it comes to iPads, I give a shit. Justine, what's going on? You survived? You get together? Scotty Butters came along. If you didn't see Justine, Scotty Butters came along. He bought his entire studio and played. And E-Urban ate everything in the house and wouldn't leave, apparently. But it's all good. He finally left. Or is E-Urban still there? I don't know. Can we get a check? I jest, folks. Well, it's starting now. We got this text up here. It says, design is not just what it looks like and feels like. It's something else or some bullshit. So something about Steve Jobs. We're starting off with a HomePod, an Apple HomePod, and a phone and a charging pod And we've got a living room remote. And the old Apple remote's being shown at the moment. It's very exciting. It looks like they're going through a bunch of old kind of things. The new torch. How exciting. It's a fucking light. Yeah, it's a light. Exciting. Hang on, let me bring up, I've got it up here on this screen. I can move this shit. There's a bunny rabbit. They're drawing a penis on a bunny rabbit's head. That's cool. And the watch, I'm not wearing mine, but there's going to be a new watch today. Let's check our live coverage over here. What are they doing over here? They're supposed to be doing over here images and stuff. So these are the people we're kind of following. There's a few vlogs. These guys have got a vlog happening as well too. Oh, yeah, it's live. So, and we're at the big spaceship now at Apple. It's very exciting. Tim Cook said, we've got our first thing crossed off the list. Tim Cook, he's got bowed legs. See, look at that's from Donald Trump bending him over and calling him a bitch. So let's bring up the thing. Tim Cook's bowed legs. Bingo, one crossed off. And his legs have got extra bowed since Donald Trump's been fucking him. So, because he's a bitch these days. They're telling us now that they're going to keep us active and healthy and all this stuff. Look at his legs. Look how bowed they are. Look at them. Here's the liquid glass shit. It's crap. It's ugly. You can't use it properly. It's shit. Oh, God. Doesn't Tim Cook look like an ostrich, don't you think? I think he looks like an ostrich. Look at him. He's got a little gosling head as he... This little goose head. He's a very weird looking character, I think. So he's on stage. There's a whole bunch of rumors about colors as well. To James Myers, hello to you. Welcome back. You survived the party as well. We're starting with AirPods. AirPods apparently are the best headphones, says Tim Cook. It's iconic, he says. He says, "Look, don't look at my bowed legs." Steve Jobs has been brought back from the grave as one more thing, and then they're all going to eat his flesh. I want to say something about the AirPods, all right? I'm wearing them right now, and they keep falling out my fucking ears. They're not that awesome. They are awesome the way they connect, but yeah. So, if you want to watch along, the link is in the top of the chat, and you can see Tim Cook's bowed legs. Uh-oh, they're going to make the AirPods better. They're going to give them wings or some shit. It's next generation AirPods. Here we go. Next generation. How much different can they be than just something you stick in your fucking ear? So, bingo. It's bingo time, folks. AirPods have been crossed off the list. Brad Example is here, everybody. I got to turn down the volume a bit. It's a bit loud. So, well, what happened? All right, we're back with Tim and his bowed legs. Look how bowed his legs are. Did you see how bowed they are? It's very odd, don't you think? How many people? We got 17 of you weirdos wanting to watch this nonsense. We're getting an overhead shot now of a city and Apple shops. They're big glass buildings with wood and... Oh, we've got some baggy pants. We've got really baggy pants. They're not three-quarter pants. They're baggy pants. Look at those pants. They're quite wild. Pole Vault says, big hugs, Justine. Right, I want to hear this. Oh, they've created a multi-port custom feature. This is new. It carries sound into the ear, apparently. Amazing. Very innovative. So, MC Hammer approved, says Thomas. These headphones are very different. They send sound directly into your fucking ear. Apparently, that's what they're saying. Really incredible stuff. 2 times more sound into the ear, it says, they're saying. These are her favorite AirPods, she says. Absolutely the best AirPods of all time. Let's see if we can get an update over here. So there we go. AirPods are up first. And look at those. No huge redesign, nothing, just the best AirPods that's ever been made. Hello, Scott Kidd 64, hello to you. The best noise cancellation of any AirPods, apparently. So they promise now that these AirPods will make your voice sound more natural than any other voice ever has sounded in speakers before. Translation. So they will be able to translate things in real time. They're showing a woman going into a shop and she's very embarrassed and she wants to buy tampons. Translating Spanish, tamponi? No, it's flowers. Sorry, I got it wrong. She's in a flower shop. It's translating. The AirPods are translating for her. What an amazing thing. Wow, in real time. That's pretty cool. But it must be connected to your phone. Look, she's holding the phone up. So you have to have a phone. Anyway. Dynamite throw. What's going on? So I wonder if they can, if I can get Goony Google translated. What the fuck does Goony Google mean? Goony Google. Well, look, that's cool. That's the first. Now, I forgot to put AI intelligence, the Apple intelligence on the scorecard because I really thought they would not mention that for the whole fucking show. Why would they bother? But anyway, this woman's pants are quite ridiculous. I can't get over it. Oh, they're changing the way they fit in your ears. They've got a new thing. They've tested it on 100,000 hours of research on 10,000 people. That's not a lot of people, is it? Sanders had enough. He's gone, fuck this. I don't want an iPhone anymore. I'm leaving. See ya. So, glue. They've just announced the newest AirPods come with super glue. This is something I did not expect. I'm shocked. Good idea, though. Oh, Semtex, you had the idea. It's you need to patent that very quickly. Sweat and water resistant they are as well too. Sweat and water resistant. Yep, Justine, the new AirPods come with Apple glue. You only get to use them once, apparently. Only once. But they'll stay in your ear. Not a problem. Oh, we're moving over to Jules. Jules is wearing tracksuit pants. She hasn't bothered to wear anything sexy. Man, wow. She's in a training room. Heart rate sensing has been announced. The AirPods can now sense your heart rate. What is happening? So IP57 is the water resistance, just so you know. They're talking about AI. They're going in. They're back in on the AI, even though they've failed. They did a study on 250,000 guinea pigs and found out that these AirPods can work out what's going on. This is amazing. All right. There's a new workout thing in the iPhone. And when you adjust it, it's got workout types. Well, that's... I don't work out. I have to admit it. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Like this is the wank bit, where everybody pretends that they fuck. Her pants are very high, pole vault. They are very high. What is she hiding? That's what I want to know. That's pretty wild. Urban's back. He's still got pockets full of food from Justine's house that he stole. Welcome, Urban. You've got pockets full of food. You shouldn't have taken all that food. Terrible, terrible. Give it back. We know what you're up to. I saw you do it. I saw you on camera loading food into your pocket. Terrible stuff. Anyway, this woman, boring segment, terrible segment. Who cares? Back to this bitch, and we're off again. No, she doesn't want it back. Hang on, what don't you want back, Justine? You don't want the food back or herbs? What's going on? 8 hours for a single charge on these new AirPods that come with super glue to glue into your ear. All good. 10 hours of transparency something. I missed it. 4 hours more. 4 hours. Oh, look at this. I've got screenshots if you want to see. Look at this. This is the moment when these people were hanging out and live translation. Oh, look at how excited this person is. Oh my God. New heart rate sensing capabilities taken from last year's beats. Oh my God. Oh my God. JDL, welcome. They're available pre-order today, $249. There you go. Now we're back to Tim Cook and with his bowed legs. Oh, Tim Cook said they're absolutely amazing. And he also said the taste of Donald Trump's anus is delicious. If you saw him, he's total bootlicker, this guy. Here we go. Apple Watch. Apple Watch. Where is the bingo card? Apple Watch. Bring up the bingo card. We got Apple Watch. This show is, I don't even know why you folks are watching. This is just a debaucherous show, isn't it? Apple Watch. Apple Watch. So we've got so far AirPods, Apple Watch, and Tim Cook's bowed legs. All right. It's very exciting. The watch, guess what it does? It tells time. It's good. I've got one. I've got a really old one. My first one, I actually gave it to Cold Acre, and he still wears it. It's like the Apple Watch 1. It's got to be like so shit to use. Sorry, Cold Acre, but what a loser. He's wearing an Apple Watch 1. What a loser Cold Acre is. Uh-oh. Oh, they're adding mental health abilities into the watch. They're adding there's a psychologist in the watch. What's going on? So when you're depressed, you just lift your arm up and say, I'm sad, and the watch says, tell me about your father and your mother. It's finally here. Sean Chandler, g'day. What's going on? So they've put a AI assistant into the watch to help you not take your own life. Awesome. Am I hearing this wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not an expert on this stuff. The Apple Watch saved this guy's life. I'll tell you why I bought an Apple Watch. Because I was really lazy. That's why. I never wear it. It's in the other room. So See, Russ, if you had been wearing this, you probably wouldn't have had a stroke. See? So they're showing a whole lot of stuff here of personal experiences of people saying, without my watch, I probably would have been less of a cunt. That's what they're saying. I know. If you've switched onto this channel by accident and you're thinking this is not a very good coverage of the Apple event, you probably should leave now. It's going to get a hell of a lot worse. Falcro, welcome aboard. These are really touching stories. They're, right now at the Apple event, there's a pinned comment if you want to watch along and feel the raw emotion that's going on right now. A whole lot of people talking about their watch and how it fucked their lives up, and there was an accident and somebody fell over and the doctor came. It's amazing. So it's, you know, it's amazing. Can you cross off unfunny jokes? That's this whole show. I'm saving that one. I'm saving this one for Craig Federighi because he thinks he's really funny. He's always like doing the dad's jokes, and this is super touching, guys. If you're watching this, this is beautiful. Look, this guy was saved. He's without his watch. Oh, fuck. I need a tissue. Hang on. Oh, I have my fucking Apple Watch. Oh, I'd be less of a cunt. Oh, very sad stuff. But anyway, here's Bowlegs. He's back. Bowlegs is back. And he's still looking like an emu. But what are they going to do with it? Here we go. Here come all the features and all the new things that are in the watch. Is anyone else pumped for this? I'm very pumped for the watch. Very pumped. I'll bet there's not much that's changed on it at all. And we've got Stan, the VP of Apple something. It looks exactly the fucking same. It's more durable. It's got Iron-X glass on it. They put some ceramic coating on it. At an atomic level, he said. Man, the bullshit these people talk at an atomic level. Wow. I've got honey lemon here because I'm still quite sick. 5G? I'm losing my mind. There we go. I've lost my mind. I'm back now. 5G in a watch. Wow. Steve Jobs would be just going, wouldn't he? Wow. So not only do you have to now carry around a phone with 5G on it, melting your brain, and you know that 5G technology, they say it's it does terrible things to you apparently. So the next time you see a 5G tower, trust me, climb up it and burn it down. Burn it down. Oh, here we go. Look at that dress she's wearing. It's like a garbage bag. Wow. Hypertension, I've got that. I've got hypertension. This appeals to me. Wow. And I've got really bad heart problems at the moment. I'm going to get this watch. I'm getting it. They've got possible hypertension. I'm getting this watch just so I can be reminded every day how fucked my health is. This is awesome. Very, very exciting. Very exciting. Let's see what they're saying over here at this blog that's not really updating very good. Here we go. It's the Apple Watch Series 2 and it has 5G, and guess what? It's very thin. Very thin. It's very thin. Not as thick as some, eh? You got hypertension jumping in the air. Tom, we are... Semtex cow. Tom says, big dresses, big pants, going big for this. 150 countries for everybody with hypertension. We're talking about sleep. And if you... the reason they're talking about sleep, because most of you are probably falling asleep right now. Right? Can I buy a new home for the price of this watch? Maybe. At least a high-class hooker there, DJ. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they've added sleep score. They've added sleep score. So now the watch, how good is this? Now the watch will tell you that you're a dickhead because you're not getting enough sleep. It's bad enough, isn't it, that, you know in your own mind that I'm a dickhead, I didn't get enough sleep. Now your watch is going to tell you you're a fuckwit. Get more sleep. That's a terrible dress, I got to say. I don't know. It's not very flattering. That's what I mean. It's not very flattering, the dress. So they've tested it on a lot of people. Most of them are dead now. They didn't work, the experiments. Back to Stan. Here we go. Who's Stan? Stan. It does look like a garbage bag, doesn't it? I am right. I'm glad somebody agrees. Look at Stan. Stan's the man. He cares about this watch, doesn't he? He cares a lot. Do you reckon, you remember the old days of Apple when all the people who presented this stuff actually were the people who made it? And now they just look like, paid actors. This guy doesn't really work at Apple, right? Look at him. Look at him. Recycled titanium and slate and a whole bunch of stuff. And look at him. Lots of colors. $1 million. Now, look, I do like my Apple Watch. My Apple Watch is very cool. I wear it when I go out and do walk with me, or if I wear it when I leave the house because I don't need to wear it around the house. It feels stupid wearing it around the house, you know. Well, really not very exciting. Really not very exciting, this watch. But they've got another watch which they're possibly going to announce in a second. It'll be like the super Apple Watch. Here we come. Next version. Amanda, look at Amanda. She's looking sparkly, and she's the product manager apparently at Apple something. Are they doing a cheap one? They're doing a cheap loser one for all the broke people, which is all of us, because tariffs. Yay! See, they do care about us. This is like for the Povo people. Why don't they just call it Apple Watch Povo? Right? What? Just tell the truth. Apple Watch Povo. For the people who can't afford the ridiculous price. Or SE. Stupid idiots. That's what it stands for. Fuck. That's what it stands for. SE3. That's what it's sold at Kmart. There we go. Kmart. It's missing heaps of features. It's got the sleep apnea feature. So anyone who's got sleep apnea, there you go. The iPeasant. Nice one. iPeasant. I like that. iPeasant. I'm checking the scorecard. We haven't seen a lot over here, have we? Nobody's been wearing 3/4 pants. No 3/4 pants. No boat shoes yet. Boat shoes. What we're looking for there is those really wanky shoes without socks. You know the ones I'm talking about. It's 2 times faster than the last cheap shit Povo one they gave to the peasants. So that's good. So they threw in a few little features there that, they give you a little bit, but they won't give you a lot. Look, it's got 5G. That's pretty good. That's all right. Always on display. That's pretty fair. How much? How much? Shut up. I don't care. Yeah, how much? How much? How much? Did she say or not? Here we go. Apple Watch Ultra. This is the... All right, everyone block your ears. This isn't for you. This is for the rich people. This isn't for us. Look where he is. No 3/4 pants there, but he does have those really ugly shoes on, which suck. So this watch is for the people who go mountain climbing, jumping off cliffs, jumping out of aeroplanes, deep sea diving. You know, the things that we do, you know, every day. This is that. The things that you and me do, you know, buffalo hunting. This is the watch for you. I remember when the concept of a watch acting like a phone was something you'd only see in Power Rangers. Well, the future is here. It's just not as colourful as what we thought it was going to be. You enjoying the audio description? I'm doing my best. This is really tiring. It's so hard to give a fuck. It's apparently faster. It's probably made of titanium. I'm just guessing. It's got 5G. You can wrestle pigs with it. You can wrestle pigs. You can stand out in the desert like this guy is. And this is a big thing. The satellite thing's very cool. Because if you get lost and you're out wrestling pigs, people will find you. So I didn't have wrestling pigs on the card today. I forgot. You can send messages with Find My iPhone. There's a lot of good stuff about this watch. It's very fancy. Very fancy. I wrestled a pig once. She kept taking all the blankets. I didn't know you slept with your mum. Sorry. You got to be quick. It's early in the morning. I'm struggling. Dear. All right. So I feel bad for anybody who clicks on this and is like wanting serious commentary. So there it is. There's the Apple Watch SE for peasants, for the losers. You get all this stuff. Pretty good. There you go. There's the other one, the Apple Watch Series 11. I have an Apple Watch Series 4. That's how cheap I am. I'm super cheap. And Ultra 3, 42 hours. That's still not a lot, man, is it? It's not even 2 days. It's fat panda cat. You've missed fuck all. But back to Stan. Here he is, Stan the man. Isn't this cool? His name's Stan and he's standing there. It's great. And he's dressed to the nines. It looks good. Good on you, Stan. Well done. You did your job well. He's told us about the phone, the watch, and he's off to go. I'll see you later, Stan. $249 for the Povo watch. $399 for the middle of the range. And $799. That starts at. Three watches. You lost. Which one do you buy? I'll tell you what you should do, DJ. Go get a hooker. You'll have more fun. It's Tim. He's back with his bow legs. Look at him. He's fresh from Donald Trump's office and his legs are all bowed. And he's bent over and Donald's gone, yeah, I love you, fucking Satan. Yeah. Did you guys know Donald Trump's fucking Satan? That's what I heard. It was on South Park. But anyway. Here we go. It's the iPhone. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the iPhone. It's all happening. Let me bring up the scorecard. Where are we? iPhone. Boom. iPhone. Yeah, what's going on? I'm fucking Satan. Anyway, good stuff. Right. He's very excited, Tim Cook. They're raising the bar. Is it going to look much different than this one here? I hope so. I hope it's like square. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Here we go. Look at it. We're looking at the cheap one first. This is the cheap one. This is the Povo one. It looks exactly the fucking same. It's exactly the same. Have they moved that stupid button they added last time? No, that's still there. The new stupid button that everybody bitched about. 2 cameras. This is the Povo one. iPhone 17. It's incredible, folks. Here's the thing. He just said iPhone 17 is incredible, but it's not really because there's going to be 2 other models. So it's not really incredible, is it? It's like, okay. The next 2 are like awesome and then incredible. Oh, look at those. What is the deal with the pants this year? Did you see that? They're all wearing like big tubular pants. But we do have another thing to cross off. Pastel clothing. This bitch is so pastel. Look at that. That's pastel if I've ever fucking seen it. ProMotion. 120 hertz. What? That's incredibly heard of. Wow. Still, yep, dynamic island. Amazing, the dynamic island, isn't it? It goes down to 1 hertz. Whew. That's widgets. Wow. 3,000 nits. I knew a kid at school once who came and he had 3,000 nits in his hair, and fuck me, not long after we all had them. Has anybody else had nits? Or lice? We call them nits here in Australia. All right, what's she saying? I'm not really listening, sorry. There's the Ultra 3, if you missed it. Ceramic Shield Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Wow, they've put a ceramic shield on it. And it's at the atomic level again. Man, these guys are working with the atomic. They've said it twice. The atomic level. The atomic level. This is amazing. I love this. It's amazing. Is she cross-eyed? I'm not judging. But is she? I feel really bad for saying that. But I think she's cross-eyed. It's got an A19 in it. A19. I think she's cross-eyed. Have a look closely. Zoom in. Should I get a freeze frame of her? I'll see if I can get a freeze frame of her. All right. Just get up closer. I think she's cross-eyed. Yep. Yep. Not for anything. I'm not judging anyone who's cross-eyed. I just want to make sure. I don't, you know, if I'm going to buy something, I want to make sure somebody's cross-eyed or not before I buy it. What am I saying? What is happening here? Oh, dear. So it's faster. It's actually faster. I know that's very exciting. There hasn't been a year where the iPhone hasn't been faster than the previous one, but this is something outstanding. It's faster. And the games are better. Refresh rate's amazing. No, she's really standing there. It's real. Apple Intelligence, they mentioned it. Like, oh my God, I didn't put it on the bingo card because I honestly thought, oh, I've lost sound. What's happened? There we are. So I didn't put down the Apple Intelligence because they were hiding it for so long. They are huge pants, aren't they? Those pants, man. What? They're all wearing them this year. What's going on? It's the year of big pants. Faster wired charging. For someone who's never owned an Apple product but could possibly consider it, how often do they update their products? Yearly, they do. But here's the good bit. The really good bit, DJ, is the software updates. Software's great, and the updates are far and heaps of updates. You don't have to wait for them from a carrier. Are they 3/4? What the fuck is that she has on? Is that a towel? What? All right, so 2 cameras, telephoto, dual camera. Yeah, but the thing is, these days, here's the deal, DJ. The camera's better. Just so you know, it's always better every year. The thing with if you get an iPhone these days, it's gonna last you fucking 5-6 years. That's the good thing about them, yeah. You're gonna get 5 to 6 years out of an iPhone these days, or an iPad, yeah. It just is what it is. So the camera's got an ultra wide. It's got macro 12 meg. It's got 48 megapixel ultra wide. So that's fair. 4 times the resolution compared to iPhone 16. Cameras are always good, yeah? There's no doubt about the cameras. They kick ass. I was going to bring Brad on. I've got the thing set up to bring Brad on as a guest to get his expert opinion, but he didn't jump on the Clubhouse beforehand. But maybe we'll see if we can bring Brad on afterwards for his expert opinion on this. I think we need... iPhone users took 500 billion selfies last year. What an incredible stat. Who would have known that society's become a self-important, self-obsessed bunch of fucking social parasites? Yay! No wonder we're in a fucking really bad place in the world. 500 million selfies. What a bunch of self-obsessed pricks we are. Jesus, that's not good. The sensors square. Oh my God, they're going with fucking what DJI have done. That's interesting. I actually find that interesting. So DJI recently released their 360 camera and they went with a square lens, and Apple are copying DJI. That is very interesting. Oh my God. So they kind of put in like a bit of 360 in a way. That's interesting. So there's one thing that I'm not going to dick around about. Apple's cameras, they're pretty good. Yeah, they're very good. And every year they get better. And you can virtually shoot an entire film on a phone, on an iPhone these days. So that is true. And this is the low end. Remember, we're looking at the shitty phone at the moment. This is the low end. Crap. Ooh, AI reference. Oh, up to 18 megapixels. So look, the thing with Apple's phones too, the software does a lot of work, yeah? A lot of work in the background. So not only there's only so far you can push lenses and stuff like that. Oh, look at this. We've got an update. Holy crap. Everyone's super excited about the ability to take better selfies. Lots of clapping. Lots of clapping. We're doomed as a species, folks. I'm telling you, man. We are fucked. We are finished. There's so much wrong with us as a species. Semtex is going for a piss. Cockeye's back. Here's to Cockeye. Cheers to Cockeye. That's the iPhone 17. And there's all this stuff. Thanks, Cockeye. See you later. So who we got up next? I think we're going to go back to Tim Cook. We only get Cockeye for a little bit. I really feel bad if somebody if somebody stumbles into this live who's like seriously trying to get information right now. Oh, fuck me. Look at Tim. Look at his leg. Look how bent that leg is. Something happened in that Oval Office with Donald Trump when he was. Did you see Tim Cook when he was with Donald Trump? He was like, "Yes, sir. 3 bags full, sir. Yes, master." What a wanker. Why are people so... Why... Oh, here we go. Look how thin it is. It's so thin. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, fuck, that hurts. It's thin, everybody. You couldn't see Cook. Fat Panda Cat says, I couldn't tell if it was Tim Cook's face was obscured by Trump's asshole. Titanium. Thin titanium. It's got nanocrystals, and I'll bet at the atomic level. Did they do it at the atomic level, though? I hope so. It's not good if it hasn't been done at the atomic level. The Callista Flockhart edition. Ozempic does wonders.
Hey, suck my balls.
It's our thinnest iPhone ever. Look at it's very thin. The fucking camera's thicker. It's the iPhone Air. They've been fucking saying this was going to come for so long. It's the iPhone Air. You know why? Because it's thin. Get it? It's thin. Get it? It's thin. Anyway. Now there's some hip-hop music. Yeah. Come on. I nearly accidentally said the N-word. Hey, it's this bozo. John Turnus. He's awesome, this guy. 5.6 millimeters. That's... I had a client once whose penis was like nearly as large. Super XDR display. ProMotion. It's got the Ceramic Shield Part 2 electric boogaloo. People at the event, it says here, they're still cheering about the selfies. So skinny, so snatched. Look at this guy who's reporting. Hang on. So skinny, so snatched. Man, these people who write this shit. iPhone 17 Air, look how thin it is. Wow. For anyone thinking I hate Apple, I fucking love Apple products. I know, right? So snatched. Look at him. You know that guy actually said that out loud too, don't you? So snatched. Girlfriend. Space black, cloud white, Donald Trump gold, and sky blue. Was it sky blue? So snatched. Oh my Lord, these people are such dickheads. So easy to snatch, yeah. Have you seen the amount of phones that get snatched in London currently? Snatch means something else here. So vagina. Oh, look at this. Damn, look at that. Has it got a... Did somebody draw on the top of this guy's head? Or oh no, that's just a really bad bit of hair he refuses to shave off. All right, 6 cores, A19 Pro, 2 performance cores, faster CPU in any smartphone. Well, that's what you want. That's why it's called an upgrade. But anyway, 6-core CPU. So thin. Oh, I can't get over this. Damn, it's actually called iPhone Air. Damn. All right. What's AI? We're into AI. Here we go. Apple Intelligence, they're confronting it again. They're confronting it. The biggest failure they've had in years, they're going to talk about it. A big step forward. They've got neural accelerators inside their chips to make up for the fact that Siri sucks even worse than it did before Apple Intelligence. So snatched. Fuck me. Is anybody using the AI features? Nobody. I have it on this iPad, but I never use it. They're not real. They're not real people. What? The N1. It's not what the chip's called. It's the networking chip 1. So if you don't know, Apple have ditched Qualcomm. They use Qualcomm forever for their hardware, for their Wi-Fi chips and all that stuff. And C1. So, yeah. Basically, everything now will be built by Apple. They've ditched pretty much all the component makers and they're doing nearly everything themselves now. So what is it called? C1X? Is that what it was called? Fuck, man, that is very confusing. So, yeah, the modems, all that's built in-house now. I can't wait to see what these people at Wired have written next. They're so interesting. I mean, not bad. Truly an iPhone to capture the Ozempic era zeitgeist. Nice one, Reese. Fuck. Oh, they've done a fusion camera. They've put everything into one lens. Holy shit. Mr. Snatched, he's bringing it today. He's doing the Ozempic jokes as well now. Oh, man, it's all happening. All right, 26 mil focal length. Okay. And it's got the telephoto built in. But is this an upgrade? So it's got to have something else. MacBook Pro levels of compute in an iPhone. I hate the word compute. Such a wanky term, isn't it? So there's the stuff on the chip, the C1X modem. My feed is a bit behind, and he just said delicious waffles as there's a picture of a girl, and I'm like, what? Hang on, I think I've got to try and get my feed up with my image. 4 lenses in one thing. All right, so center stage, front camera as well. I mean, this is the thing, man. These cameras, I've said it again on this stream, these cameras, they're always fucking brilliant. They're great. So, you know. It's very rare that they release a iPhone and everybody complains about the cameras. It's normally some other fault that they they fucked up. Like, remember the antenna back on the iPhone 4? Was it the iPhone 4? They had the antenna issues. Every year there's normally an issue. Action mode, audio mix. A whole bunch of AI stuff, in other words. So that is the deal there. eSIMs, they're sticking with eSIMs, it looks like, which, you know, is the standard. If you have a look at the new Samsung phone that came out too, pretty much it's an iPhone. Like, let's not dick around. And it's nearly, I think it's more expensive than an iPhone, which is strange, but whatever. Dual facing camera feature is actually useful. This is what, we've got Adrian here said dual facing cameras useful. You would be surprised at how often I need to record two cameras, one facing me and the other facing the action. Because, like, Adrian has a lot of action in their life. This will save me from having to record a bunch of stuff, blah, blah, blah. No, I was doing crack when I had an iPhone. When I was living in America, I did a lot of crack when I was there. And the iPhone actually helped me to score crack. So, probably if I didn't have... Oh, Brad Example's here, and his first piece of expert commentary, the dual camera is good for internet sex. That's all it's good for. Thanks, Brad. It's our regular expert opinion from Brad Example. Thank you. All-day battery life, very thin, great for sex, for internet sex. And Brad would know, wouldn't you, Brad? Because, you know, you haven't really met yet, have you? They've got new accessories, new stuff for you to buy on top of your iPhone, like a charger or this little brick that sticks to the back of it. Wow. How cool is that? It just sticks to the back. Amazing. More extra stuff to go on top of the $2,000 phone that you've just purchased. Two special cases. This one's clear, it's translucent. What do you think about this design across the back, the pill that goes across the back? Why? It just seems a bit, I don't get it. But anyway, I guess it seems, yeah, there it is. If you're wanting to look at it. It looks like I think it looks like a toy. Looks like a toy. And look at it. The camera's actually thicker than the fucking phone. Incredible durability. It looks thin. It looks like if you fucking sat on it, that's fucked. It's just gonna snap in you. I'll bet as soon as it comes out, there's people sitting on it and it's snapping it. I'll bet that's gonna be the gate for this year. The Snapgate, it's going to be called. Snapgate. And here's Bowlegs. Bowlegs is back, and he's still got Donald Trump's used dinger in him. Wow. Holy shit, does this thing end soon? Fuck me. Look at the shame in Tim Cook's face. He's just bent the knee like a bitch to Donald Trump. Absolute. Here we go. iPhone 17 Pro. Well, it's not planned obsolescence because here's the deal. iPhones last fucking... If you buy one now, you're going to have it for fucking 5 years, 6 years. Even with iOS 26 coming out, they're putting that on all the old phones. So, you know. That's the one thing I will say about Apple. Even though we're here to talk shit today. Look at the back of this phone, man. I'm sorry, that is ugly. All those cameras, it looks ugly. thermally efficient, rigid. That's what she said. Rigid. The biggest battery in any iPhone. This thing's going to be huge. It looks massive. Pro camera system. I bet the cameras are good, but the I don't like that big block on the back. It looks stupid, but whatever. They've put a thermal cooling system in there. What? Oh dear. Ceramic Shield Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. What's going on with our scorecard here? Have we had any boat shoes? We haven't had... I think we had some family photos. We'll cross those off. We got HomePod. We'll cross a funny joke. I've been doing them all day. No 3/4 pants. I don't like that back. It looks ugly as fuck. I don't know, man. Just not my cup of tea. I don't know. So, no iPad, no 3/4 pants, no boat shoes so far. No one more thing, but that could happen. No iFold, no Vision Pro. And we got Jules. Jules? Is Jules going to have boat shoes on? Or 3/4 pants? You have a nap, Shelley. Thanks for hanging out. This is not a serious stream. This just saves me talking shit later on. Are they boat shoes? They're not. All right. Oh, man, I don't like the look of it. I'm just going to say it. I think it's ugly as fuck. But I'll bet there's heaps of Apple fanboys flipping the fuck out right now going, I bet Justine's losing her ever-loving mind right now. No, not going to lie. Those colors are great. The vapor chamber. There's a vapor chamber. There's a vapor chamber. They've got a vapor chamber. The vapor chamber. That feels like things are going to go wrong. I don't know, man. Space grade aluminum alloy, atomically fucking done. Man, a vapor chamber. I can't get enough of the vapor chamber. I need to have a vape. Oh. Oh. It's refined silver, deep blue, and the bold and ugly Donald Trump gold. Is that what it is? Man, that back looks shit. Sorry. Look at it. Ugh. And I get it. Like, they've put a larger battery in there. That makes sense. But, yeah. Vape refills at the Apple Store only, Birdfinger, you think? Listen, I used to work at Apple. So, for those of you who think I'm just taking... we'll talk about that when I finish. When this is over. What it's like to work at Apple as a genius at the Genius Bar. Man, some of the things I saw there, fuck me. 40% better battery. There we go. 40%'s pretty good. Yeah? All right. Well, what does Julian say about the vapor chamber? Vapor chamber cooling systems aren't new. Android phones have had them for years. It will be interesting to see how it improves performance on the Pro models. Thanks, Julian. Julian at least is like, you know, not as like swing as the other bitch. Remember what did he say? The other prick. What? Ceramic shield for the back. Pole vault's back. It's such a bad idea to put something that needs a vented cooling in your pocket. I agree. Like, this is stupid. I don't like it. Seriously, if I was getting an iPhone, I would get the middle one. I'd get the thin one. Or I'd probably just get the basic one, actually. Seven layers of anti-reflective coating. Last year was only 5. So, you know, thank God we got 2 more layers of fucking coating on top. Look at that. I think they look shit. Ugly, man. Ugly. I don't know. Am I wrong? What's your opinion in the chat? Do you think they're cute? New colors. Ooh. 39 hours of video playback. All right, the camera's going to be awesome. We don't need to, you know, put shit on it. The camera's going to be sick. Three-eyed Cyclops, eh? I think they're ugly. The burnt orange. Look what Reese has said now. The burnt orange color is giving Life of Showgirl vibes. I'm dead. Life of Showgirl vibes. Burnt orange. Brad, we've got our expert, Brad, here. I never care what the color of a phone is. I always put it in a case. Absolutely, don't we all? When your phone costs $2,000, you're putting it in a fucking case, aren't you? You know? And Apple's cases aren't cheap. Their cases are like nearly $100, which is crazy when you think about it. Yeah, look, cameras are wicked. Life of Showgirl vibes. On your Reese, look at Reese. Look at Reese. Reese is a honey, isn't he? How do you reckon Reese talks? Do you reckon it's like, snaps, the burnt orange color giving Life of Showgirl vibes, baby. I like Reese. Look at that dress. Fuck. All 3 cameras on the back of the iPhone 17 Pro models have 48 megapixel fusion sensors, also 8 times optical quality zoom. That's pretty nice. Snaps. Ceramic shield makes it more durable. 39 hours video playback. Great to take photos of fruit. Close-ups of women. Enough. Have fun going back to the paint drying channel. Oh, hopefully this hasn't been like that. Ceramic can never crack. Look at those flowers. Look at the colors in those flowers. They're very flowery. Very pretty. All 3 cameras on the back. Yeah, that's cool. Telephoto camera. Look, I have to admit, I love the camera on my I have a 13 Pro, and I love the camera's sick. You know, they gave the camera to some people who know how to use a camera. Apart from all of us plebs who know nothing about cameras. Oh, look at these photos. Very, very wanky. Oh, look at those. And none of these would have gone through any editing or anything like that. These are, you know, Because Apple would never do anything like that, would they? They are nice photos. What's going on here? What I haven't looked at this one. Do they have a sassy reporter on this blog? No, look, they don't even have a sassy reporter. Their reporters don't even have names. They just put what time stuff went down. Let's go back to the sass over here at wired.com. I'm just waiting for oh, Michael's joined in too. There's Michael. I'm just waiting for what's his name? Reese. I love Reese. ProRes RAW, which, you know, they've been, you know, this stuff is not new. You can use these cameras to, you know, they're up there with some of the best cameras going around. That's just the way it is. He's never ridden a skateboard in his life. You know it. Look at him. Look at him. Fucking hell. If I was standing next to him with a skateboard, I'd wrap it around his head. Genlock. Genlock. Whatever that is. Oh, wow. They've added transitions. So it's for people who have millions of cameras. Man, I can barely pay my rent this month. What the fuck? Oh, it connects with the Blackmagic kit. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Again, I've said this so many times during this stream. The camera stuff is always great. That it just is a given. Apple says this event was filmed on an iPhone 17 Pro. Probably on a big rig with lots of fancy lights. Oh, Snippy Julian. Snippy. Wow, Julian's not taking any shit, unlike fucking Reese, who's just like, licky, licky. Hey, Reese wants to get up in a motherfucker. Get up that ass. They should have sent Reese to Donald Trump's office instead of Tim Apple. Tech woven case. Oh. I love. You know, Thomas, everything I own has been tech woven. I refuse nothing else but tech woven. Would you like fries with that? Tech woven, please, only. Thank you, sir, and goodbye to you. Good day to you, sir. I must speak with Pfizer. All right, so there's all the stuff. We'll get a shot of it in a second for you to look at. Apple Intelligence, they mentioned it again. I forgot to put it on the scorecard. That's unfortunate. This is the part of the presentation where they show all the killer photos and pro photos they took with the Pro. I feel like it's a good time to repeat the axiom. It's not the brush, it's the painter. Fuck. Michael's a cunt. What a cunt Michael is. Hey? We've got Julian over here. Apple says this event, yeah, Julian, we've got Adrian, and Michael's your cunt, isn't he? Wow. Do you reckon Steve Jobs is in hell right now going, fuck this? I reckon he is. Look how skinny that phone is. It's ridiculous. That. Why? The question is, why is it that skinny? Why? Are there like focus groups who are just like, nah, I need it to be like paper. I need my phone to be like paper. I don't know, man. It's 2 terabyte. That's good. 2 terabytes. All right. I've got an iPhone 13 Pro. I can get a discount. Look, I've got an iPhone 13 Pro. I'm going to try and trade in my phone. No, I'm not. I don't really care. All right, back to Tim. We must be getting close to wrapping this shit up. Unless there's something else. One more thing. The biggest leap ever. This is the end. That's it. Looks like. For rich people's lives. He said it. This is for the betterment of rich people's lives. Oh, no, he said enrich people's lives. Sorry. Yep. It's good. Yep. Everything. I love these speeches at the end. They're so hit you right in the heart. That's the end, folks. That's it. That is the Apple event wrapped up. And come over here. No iFold. Thank fuck for that. And if they release an iFold, I'd just fucking stupid. No Max, no Vision Pro, no One More Thing, no HomePod stuff, no 3/4 pants. I didn't see any boat shoes, no iPad. We had a few things, no bingo, unfortunately. So that is what's going on. Now, what happens is with Apple, they normally take their Apple Store down during the show, and then they put it back up. So let's have a look at what's going on there. We're going to get the prices and shit. You ready to fucking really feel shit and small? This is the way we're going to wrap it up. I thought there would be more boat shoes and, well, there was plenty of puffy pants. I think we got, the puffy pants was really, I didn't expect puffy pants this year. I don't know when to fold them. Let's go to apple.com. We'll see if the website's back up. Apple.com. Thank you. Apple.com. Oh, it's up. They've put the page back up, it looks like. Next generation. Look at that. Oh, man, I just can't get over how ugly it looks. It just... Sorry. it's ugly. Yeah, ugly. Let's look at the price. How much? View pricing now. I am at... We'll do this. We'll hit continue. So this will be the... What is this? This is the Australian store. And now I'm going to hit home. And we'll open in the background. And we'll skip over to the American store. So we get prices for both. And we'll go in here. Other country. Or region. Continue. We'll choose America. I'm looking for the word shithole. I can't find shithole. Oh, there we are, United States. Sorry to those in America, but it's kind of the irony, isn't it? That when Donald Trump was first in power, he called those countries of brown people in them shitholes. And anyway, now America's a shithole. What can I say? All right, let's come over here to welcome back, Sander. And let's have a look. So here's the Pro. View pricing. This is US. And we're going to check out how much it is. And we're going to buy the most expensive one. Yeah. Oh, it's not up yet. They haven't put the prices up. What about Australia? Let's check Australia. View pricing. No. It's all down. Video features and Pro Max, Super Pro. Yeah, absolutely. This happens all the time. So it's not up yet. We'll give them, normally takes a few minutes to get up there. I think the iPads are getting bigger. Their new iMaxi pads. Oh, nice one. I've got to take these fucking earbuds out. Oh, man. So yeah, I mean, I had those in my ears for this. So now I can, let's get rid of these AirPods. Whoops. I'll just unconnect them. Disconnect my AirPods. Put them back in their little case. Because now we can actually play stuff from the Apple website once they put the videos up and shit. So the Pixel is better. Well, here's the good thing. Here's the really good thing. Kazi, whatever. Here's the really good thing. People like different things, right? And that's what's cool about it. You like the Pixel, someone else likes the iPhone. Somebody else likes sticking bananas up their ass. You don't know. Everybody likes different things. But if you're that kind of person that runs around the internet, going everywhere going, this is better, then you're a cunt, right? So remember that. I'm just saying, just remember that, because the people who go and do all that stuff, they kind of come off like fuckwits. So, you know, it's just a thing. But that's it, right? And this is why we all have different tastes and preferences and all that kind of stuff. And normally, see, I've got an iPhone, but I also have other brands of stuff. But I'll tell you the one thing I don't do. I never go to like a Google channel, or I never go to like any other channel and I go, this is better than this. I never do that. I'll tell you why. Because I'm not a fucking cunt, right? That's the thing. But I agree that the Pro is ugly. It's very ugly. And it's very ugly. So yeah, be warned, if you're that person, nearly everybody thinks you're a cunt. So just so you know. So here we are. This is the pricing now. This is the, we'll go to the American one first. And it's not worth it being a cunt, right? It's unless, you know, you want to be. So here it is. This is the Pro Max. So which one? We'll pick the Pro Max first. Yeah, you can't even buy this thing in America, can you? I'm going to check out the Pro Max, and we'll pick our color. We got to go with the burnt. Is it burnt orange? That guy called it burnt orange. We'll go 2 terabyte, and no trading. No trading. Payment options. We'll just buy it. Oh, shit. Wow. Fuck me. $2,000. That's US. You wait till you see the Australian price. Fuck. $2,000 right there. There you can pick your carrier. Let's check the Australian price, because this is where it gets really sad. Oh shit. Where I am. We'll pick the Donald Trump butt plug orange. Go 2 terabyte. Oh my God, it's nearly $4,000. Fuck off. No way. $3,799. Jesus. Man, that's a lot of money, don't you think? Fuck me. That's a maxed out Pro Max. That's a lot of money. Damn. Yeah, I better start making more. DistroKid, I need some sponsorship, please. Jesus Christ. Yeah, $2,000. $2,000 in the US. There it is there. $2,000. Oh, we just had it up there. $2,000 in the US. And that's maxed out. But, you know, let's do the base model. Base model, $1,199. So $1,200 for the base model with 256. That at least 256 is not 128. Yeah, because that used to be the base model. It used to be even less. Let's look at the Pro. Apple wouldn't sponsor me. I'm too much of a. I piss on them too much for fun. So 256 for the. Not much difference. 17 Pro, 256 gig. $100 difference. Isn't that weird? So yeah. Yeah, Canada's more around Australia's prices. So whatever Australia's is normally what So that was, what was I? Yeah. So now we're looking at the Australian one. So let's go with the cheapie for the Australian price. You got, what's the fucking price? No trade-in. 2,199. Jim Shannon, hello. Yeah, well, that's it. Most people are going to get a plan anyway. You know, it depends what country you're in. Most people are going to get a plan. Here in Australia, you get a plan for one of these. It's going to cost you like $90 to $110 a month for one of these for an iPhone in Australia. And that's with whatever amount of data. It's normally fair. But let's see the difference with the lowest memory. So 1,000. So again, it's only like 100 difference. Still a lot of money. Remember the days when they used to announce the iPhone and say starting from $300? Times have changed, haven't they? They certainly have changed. Holy shit. Let's put that there. Where'd all these people come from? This is, if you're here, you've jumped onto this stream. If you're here for this, this is not a very serious YouTube, not a very serious look at iPhone. We take the piss out of this stuff. But because this channel is primarily about teaching how to make music on iOS, so let's go back over here to our store. Let's find this Air, because the Air is very fascinating, I think. Price viewing. Go with the Flow, fam. And here it is. Look at that skinny thing. It is so skinny. Very, very bizarre. I would be too scared to put it in my fucking pocket. Absolutely. We'll pick the color. We'll go with black. Into the black. Let's start off with a terabyte. No trade-in. 1,399. That's not so bad. You get a terabyte for it. I reckon this is the one I would buy out of them all. I don't know. Still, this pill thing, I think it's ugly. You know. Okay. Paul doesn't care, but he's here anyway to tell us he doesn't care. He cares enough to be here to tell us he doesn't care. How much is the 256 one? $999. So the Air is, yeah, that's pretty cheap, I guess. Where are we on now? This is, so that's the US one. Let's look at Australia. Because Australia is, everything's so much more expensive. It's not, it's relative, you know what I mean? It's actually relative. But yeah, it feels more expensive. That's the thing. And there's the 17. We'll look at the 17 in a minute. View pricing. Black, what? Why oh, there we go. 256. Australia, it's a lot. No trade-in. Yeah, $1,799 in Australia. Awesome. So that's a 256 terabyte for Australia. $2,599 for the Air. So there you go. Go with the Flow. Bought more than one. How much does Apple usually trade it? Well, it depends. Do you want me to do a check? I've got my 13 here. If I was going to get this one, let's see. So this is Australia. Let's do a trade-in. Select an iPhone. 13. I've got a 13 Pro, up to $450. Choose your capacity. I've only got a 128. Is your phone in good condition? Yes, absolutely. Oh, fuck. I'm not putting the serial number in. Not on here. Fuck that shit. I would say I would probably get about 300 for it. That's not a lot. That's not a lot, is it? So worth up to 400 for this particular model that I have here. Up to 450. But yeah, I'm not in the market for a phone anyway, so there is that. But let's have a look at the other one. Remember, there's 4 phones this year. 4 phones. The other one is this sucker, the original iPhone 17, I guess. It's remember when it just used to be one? These colors are very pastel-y, aren't they? Go with the black. So the base model, I'm guessing this is what they call the base model, 256. So, and this is US. We're in the US section, no trade in. $799 for the lower, and for the 512 gig, $1,000. Boom. Pretty pink. Let's check Australia. I still can't believe the new AirPods, how they like deliver sound. Cool. We'll pick lavender. We've got lavender, sage, mist blue. We've got rosemary, sage, and thyme. We'll go with the lavender. Get it right, Herbs. It's lavender. And hell, what is this? Joe Glenn, hello to you. No trading. Bloody lavender. 1,000. Is this the base model? So, is this the base model? Everything seems... it's because I'm jumping back and forward from Australia. So, this is the Australian one. So, base model for the 17, $1,399. And this is US. Yeah. Compared to $999. So yeah, these are definitely the base models. iPhone 16 Pro Max kind of looks better in colors as compared to the 17 Pro Max. It's interesting how they all have a different color palette. I mean, Apple makes some very strange decisions. I think, I don't know. What is your opinion? I'm interested in this too. Like, look, we can talk about this tech till the cows come home, but ultimately, it's the same phone again with like faster, better, all this kind of stuff. But are Apple going in the right place? Are they moving in the right direction? I mean, we talk about this on the channel a lot about things like, where do smartphones go from now, right? We're at this point where everything's been done and still people want more because, society is pretty fucking brain rotted at the moment and we're constantly needing our attention filled and, I just don't know where do you go with all of this stuff? Yeah, I think the high tier one's very ugly. I think this is possibly, this thing here, I think it's their ugliest phone. And I've owned nearly every one of them. Obviously, I've stopped here at the 13 because, like, again, how much power do you need? But this thing, wow, this is ugly as fuck. It really is. The 17 is a breath of fresh air. Are you a bot? I'm just asking. You never know. The internet is because all of a sudden, just putting it out there. And it is that time of the year. That is the one thing. I would love to know what's going over on Brandon's channel at the moment. What is going on over there? Let's have a look. I don't know what I think about Apple's current trajectory. Obviously, they've had like quite a few issues with the Apple Intelligence, and they've tried to bury it because it was a failure. We got Brandon still live.
Good question, and actually,
He looks excited, doesn't he? Hi, Leela.
Our specs. Can I see the specs? Yeah, tech specs. Okay, so we're looking for cinematic. Nope, cinematic 4K 30. So no 4K 60 cinematic.
Brandon looks sad,
Omni
actually.
Pros,
I hope he's
unfortunately.
okay. Brandon's
So you
cool,
can
man.
do-
I
you can see
really
everything you
like
can do right
Brandon's
here.
channel.
Cinematic is locked at 4K.
He's very invested in every single thing that happens with Apple, you know. So Tim Cook farts, and it's like, it's interesting the way that people are like that around Apple products, even around all products, you know. Oh, wow, it's lavender, and people get so excited. The thing is, what you don't hear is, what are people doing with the phones? And that's what this channel's actually about. And this is why when we have these events, here on this channel, I sit here and take the piss a little bit. And it's not really that I hate the products or I hate anybody, or there's no hate or anything like that. But you've got to have some fun with this stuff, because ultimately, we are carrying around in our hands right now the equivalent of super fucking computers, right? Here on this channel, we focus on making art and making music and making video and all of this stuff, because it's what you do with the things over the specs. And that's what Apple used to do. They never used to sit here and talk about specs and wank on about all this shit. They just used to go, here's a phone and here's all the cool things you can do with it. And that was a time when it was very exciting, because it was very focused on the user and the user experience and the creatives. One thing which didn't happen today, once again, is that they didn't talk about creators. They didn't talk about the stuff you can do with it. They didn't talk about like Logic or anything like this. Any of the software, of course, it's all just specs and it's all gloss and stuff like that, and how thin it is and all that kind of shit. But it's what you can do with it. That's it. And that's why I think most smartphone companies, Google and all these companies, I think they're in a bit of a hole, because they can't just pump out a phone each year that really doesn't do much different, because we're pushing the limits of this stuff. And it's interesting, right? Just think about this. Back when every evolution of the phone was, remember when each evolution was really cool and you'd go, oh, fuck, man, that's exciting. But Apple really used to focus on the things you can do with it. And now that we're at the point where they're so powerful, they don't focus a lot as heavily on the things on the day-to-day experience. Here we go. Here's the thing. The benefits of the features. And now that show felt like more, it was just about, here's a feature, and not how you can use that feature, right? And that's what Google used to do a lot. Samsung really talk a lot about, here's a feature, but they don't, a lot of their features fall flat because nobody fucking uses the features. Last year, iOS 16 Max was introduced in more better way than 17, I guess. There's still a dynamic island. I can't believe they can't put a camera behind the screen 2020. That's true. And, well, they definitely can't put a camera behind that Air, because that Air was so bloody thin. It's new phones. If you need to buy one, buy it, and it'll be good. If you don't need one, fuck off. Isn't that true? That is the thing, right? You'll see a lot of people over the next few days who actually don't need a new phone, and they'll be sitting there going, I'm so angry. And it's like, yeah, but you don't need a new phone. So what's wrong? I'm really happy with my current phone. Okay, so put your pitchfork down, buddy. Relax. You know what? There's heaps more things going on in the world that should be worried about than a fucking phone. That's the truth. And that's, again, why I take the piss out of this shit, because just think about it the next time you're walking over a homeless person. You know? Hey, I didn't know what time you were doing this. It was early because, yeah. It was me decided to get the most powerful and beautiful one I could get. You did that, Leela, didn't you? And it changed your life, didn't it? I desperately needed a new phone because mine was fading hard, and my phone, and you got off. You're thinking of getting a 16 Pro Max. Well, you know what? That's awesome. That is awesome because you should buy what makes you happy. That is always the thing. And look, here's the thing. Think about your mental health over the next day or so, because you're going to have a lot of people on social media commenting on this shit, and you may have an opinion, and then somebody will come along and call you a prick because I don't agree with that. I think you should buy this thing. Just move on. Don't even fight with them. Don't get into arguments with people. You know what? Buy the things that you like. Buy the things that make you happy. And if the thing looks ugly, it looks ugly. Like that's all you can do, really, isn't it? Mateus is in the house. G'day, Mateus. Yeah, there's no point obsessing or freaking out over this shit because it's just a fucking phone, really. And you know what? We're going to be doing this all again soon in a month when they release the new iPads, you know? And don't forget, too, probably right now, they are dropping the Gold Master for iOS 26 for developers. So I do believe it has dropped. We could probably check on that. Which means I'm sure iOS 26 will be out next week. So that's exciting. But as always, if you are, I don't know, using your iPad or your iPhone to make stuff, to be creative, and you're using Logic or GarageBand or whatever, LumaFusion to do video, maybe don't update straight away, because trust me, that first month of iOS 26 in the wild is going to be full of fucking problems. Be aware. And you don't want to fuck up your projects just to have the newest thing. It's not that important, really. A lot of us here who hang around this channel, we won't update our phones and iPads because we make music with them. We won't update them until like maybe November, December, because you want to let some of those updates come out. And a lot of apps that you may use, the developers haven't updated them yet. So you don't want things to not work. It doesn't really matter to have the newest thing, you know. Don't update during Songtember. Absolutely don't do that. What was I going to check? I was going to check something now and I can't fucking remember what it was. Thomas, somebody was paying attention to what I was saying. I'll tell you what is happening. A lot that does happen at the end of these events. A lot of channels get dumped with bots and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to repeat, don't get into arguments with people about this shit. It's not worth it. You know, there's enough conflict and there's enough problems going on in the world where we've got a pedophile running America, all this stuff going on, terrible stuff, bombs being dropped on everyone, people homeless, all this shit. The design of a phone really isn't like, unless it is, then cheers. Good luck to you. That's what I was going to check. I was going to see if the beta has dropped. The Gold Master beta updates. I can't see from here. I'm definitely not going to update again. I already was on 26 and didn't enjoy the experience because it had a lot of problems. And yeah, hopefully that's all going to be sorted out. What time is it? It's 4:30. How long did that go for? It went for a little while. So yeah, we've been going for almost 2 hours. And that's a pain in the ass because for those of you who didn't know, we've got another show coming up, and I was under an NDA, but I can talk about it now. Coming up on today's daily show here on the channel. And if you are new here and you're into apps and iOS, that's what we do here. Music creation, apps every day, live demos of apps. We're talking about this app today by Sonora Cinematic, a Theravox. It is a beautiful sounding app. I'll give you a sample of some of these. So this is a first. I was under, as I said, under an NDA, not allowed to talk about this until it dropped a few hours ago. And it is just freaking beautiful. Listen to this. Wow. So that's one of the presets in here we'll be covering today. Watch those numbers drop now that we're talking about doing stuff with phones and iPads. And I love it. So yeah, we're covering that today. Very exciting. And if you didn't know, if you remember here on the channel, we're doing some other stuff as well today. We got a members thing where I'm going to be working on drums for Pete Johns' Songtember song. If you don't know what Songtember is, here on this channel and on Pete Johns' channel, Thomas Christ, who's here in the chat and the Leelaverse, we do a song in a month challenge, and we ask everybody in this community to write and release a song in the month of September. And I'll be working on drums for this guy here, Pete Johns, who created Songtember. That's for the members. That's happening after Thomas Christ, who's doing Make It Rock today. Aren't you, Thomas? Good stuff. You'll be back later? Nice. Geez, speaking of Soundbox, man, even more stuff. Apparently the Pop Drummer app got fixed too today, so it now has its in-app purchases and stuff like that. I think we're going to kind of wrap this up. I don't think there's much. Oh, quickly, let's run over here. And what else did they drop? So, we got the, so these are available for pre-order available from the 19th of the 9th. Yeah. For pre-order for AirPods 3. The watches available from the 19th of the 9th. Pre-order now. All the watches you can pre-order now. So if you want to do that. The Ultra, if you've got a lot of money and you want to grab one of those. A lot of terms and conditions here. Nice. Love it. Oh, good to hear, Sandy. You're working on something for Songtember. Pre-order for the phones kicks off on the 12th of September and available starting 19th of September. For that, same for these, the 12th. So what's that? That's 2 days' time. So Friday, you'll be able to. Sorry, I'm not showing you this stuff, am I? So all of these, again, 12th for all the phones will be pre-order from this Friday, and then you'll be able to get them next Friday. They'll be shipped out to you. The watches are available from the 19th. AirPods, you can pre-order today, available on the night. Everything's available next week, but pre-orders for watches, pods. But that's about it. That's all they really have announced. And of course, next month is going to be the usual. Will most likely be iPads, iPad Pros. I don't know, M5s. You think they're going to go there already? At this point, it's fascinating, isn't it? At this point, where do you go? You know, there's only so many nanometers on a chip. Let's be real. I don't think they've got the technology down to being 0 nanometers. So there's going to be, I mean, how long before we get to that cutoff point where they just go, we can't make the chips any smaller? Like, that's it. They won't exist, you know? Hey, no problem, DJ. So did you guys like the format of today? For those who've been here for the entire show, we had a bit of jackassery today. Hopefully enough jokes to keep everybody going. We didn't take things too serious. Do you want me to do this again for the iPad thing that's coming up. If you want me to do that, we can do that. Because my take on it is that, look, here's the deal. I like doing these shows. I like talking about Apple's releases and stuff. But over the last few years, it takes away from me doing an app on that day. And this channel is mostly about showcasing developers' apps. And I would rather continue on the day showcasing somebody's app than giving a lot of time in the regular spot to this stuff. So that's why I decided to do a live stream and have a bit of a joke, because normally me and Russ and Brad, we'd all sit around and listen to this shit on Clubhouse and take the piss. Anyway, so may as well do it on a stream, I guess. So if you want me to keep doing this for future ones, hit the like button or do anything like that. We can do that. And I'll leave a comment below, all that kind of shit. Is there anything else we need to cover before we scooch out of here and give you guys a break to go do whatever it is you need to do? If anybody needs to go somewhere else and go and type to other people and tell them that Samsung's better than iPhone or iPhone sucks and whatever, you got to, if you need to get that out of your system, go and do it. Capsulam, what's going on? We got a Capsulam in the house. What's going on? Hello, Capsulam. And Sandra's doing a song for Songtember. Thank you, Mateus. There's your comment there. So, yeah, today we're working on Pete Johns' track. If you didn't know, here it is. Let me load it up for you. So, this is Pete Johns' Songtember song. Brad, listen. Oh, God. I know Russ is laughing right now. Brad, we talked about this today. We fucking talked about this today. This iPad announcement is not going to make your iPad obsolete. But you still keep saying it. Why do you say it? I'm sure we had a discussion about this 4 hours ago. And you went, oh, okay, then it's not going to be obsolete. But now somewhere in your brain, you've decided to say now that it's obsolete again. What are we going to do with you, Brad? I swear to God. I swear to God. Brad, you're an absolute I swear to God. Michael Songs, can you give Brad a slap around the head? Well, thanks, Michael Songs. I love you too, Michael Songs. But Brad Example, seriously, Brad Example was sitting there today talking before this event going, my iPad's going to be obsolete because of this. And I said to him, iOS 26 is going to work on your iPad for years to come. And he's like, oh, okay, good. And now he's just forgotten everything we said. I swear, sometimes my friend Brad Example, when you talk to him, it's like talking into a tube. And it just goes straight through the other side. Clean it up, Brad. Unbelievable. There you go. Michael's going to make you pancakes. Right? Shut the fuck up and eat your pancakes. Unbelievable. Bitch. Dell, hello. So what I was saying was today we're working on Pete Johns' Songtember song. And I was going to finish all the drums before we do. I've added a little bit more. What do you think about this? Let's show you. I've added this bit in here. All right, we'll play it. You want to hang around and hear a bit of Pete Johns' song for Songtember? Let's do it.
I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
You would think.
You're wrong. Sucker. Bye-bye.
I got a lot to say, where do I start? Coming at us with your artificial heart. say we shouldn't bother to create when you're stealing from the very people you hate. Trust the robots, they always got your back. You push the algorithms, they're about to crack. Your machines are holding all of the cards. Creating music is just too hard.
It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. You need to get really good at an instrument or really good at a piece of production software. It's not really enjoyable to make music now.
Music is joy, and music is pain. But music is real, and music is live. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me.
What do you think? There we go. That bit there. Pete was like, oh, I don't like those double kicks here. So I did the whole Metallica 1 kicks, yeah? Darkness imprisoning me, all that I see. We can fuck around with it on the show later today. It sounds better, I think.
Hey, you don't talk for me. I got the words, but they ain't written yet. I don't know what I'm gonna say, I just spit. Using prompts and getting over compressed. Like Napster downloads, I'm just not impressed. People gonna burn it all down. You thought we weren't gonna make a sound? We're coming at you with the force of humankind. Music will outlast all you bros this
I think the
time.
majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
Music is joy, and music is pain. Music is real, and music is life. Hey, 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 you don't talk for me. Hey, 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 you don't talk.
All right, so the other thing that happened yesterday, I'll get you in. So most of you know Pete Johns uses the the guitar amps from GarageBand. I'm not using, when he handed me this project, I decided to put in Rhino because Rhino's much better. Anyway, yesterday I bought Pete Rhino and where's the conversation between me and Pete? I'll read it out. It's pretty funny. We got Pete Johns. Says, all right. He says, thanks. I said, you'll love it. You'll love it. Every guitarist should own Rhino. He says, I'll tell my guitarist friends. Oh, you mean me? Quite the compliment. Then he writes, who would have thought you'd be literally forcing me to use apps 5 years after I forced you to start covering apps on YouTube? So Pete now owns Rhino. So he'll be able to get this really cool tone out of these guitars because the tone he had was just, I love you, Pete, but yeah. And I didn't buy him this because I can't afford to buy him all the fucking amps, but this is the bass sound I've got. And for that one, we're using Digbeth, yeah? Good old Digbeth.
Starr, coming at us with your artificial heart. You say we should.
So the other thing, folks, what's cool about this is if you want to get involved in Pete's song, he's going to be putting up the project on his Patreon and I think on YouTube as well, and offering people to do backup vocals for the hey, hey, or for those bits, and we're going to do gang vocals.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, you don't talk for me.
So if you want to get involved in that, that's going to be fun. And yeah, is everybody's song Timber coming on? I know we've diverted away from the Apple event now. So. Oh, it does too. That is a good reminder. Can you consolidate it down with the bass amp? I can do that, but he'll probably be, as Thomas said, there's some good bass amps in the thing. And look, here's the thing. I don't want to take over. Hey, Javale. I don't want to take over Pete's song. That's not my intention. I'm just meant to do drums. But I think most of you know I'm very passionate about guitar and guitar tones. And I would love this song to have a really nice guitar tone. Yeah, I think it's very deserving of it. And I think it'll stand out. And look, this is the thing about Pete too, and this is kind of me as well a little bit. You don't need all the fancy shit, all the fancy apps to make good music. Like, that's a given. Hopefully people understand this by now. And even though every day I cover apps here on the channel, and some people may take that as I'm telling you to buy everything. I'm not telling you to buy everything. I'm just showing you what there is, and you make that decision to buy something yourself. Because you do not need all the things. Nearly every DAW that is available on a computer or on iOS has everything you need. Compressors, flanges, choruses, everything is in there. But when it comes to guitar tones, you know, there are something like Rhino's a really good investment for, what is it, like $10. Sometimes it's good to buy something like that because you're going to get a lot of use out of it, a lot of customization. Something like Rhino has, you know, the ability to add your, where are we? Bring it up here. You can add IRs, your own IRs in here as well. Plus you've got heaps of presets. It's a beast of an app. Yeah, you don't really need another. And there's heaps of guitar sims out there, but yeah, there's plenty of good stuff in here. Yeah, Goblin's really good too. So, I mean, you know, or if you want to know about guitar tones, I have a playlist on all the guitar stuff I've covered here on the channel and all that jazz. What do we got? If you want me to fuck off, just tell me to fuck off and we'll end this thing. Well, Denise, that is a thing. So you guys probably realize I have removed the merch from the channel. The merch store's still up, but I've taken it down from a lot of the descriptions. And I am working on new merch. And the Unt mug, we have new merch. It is coming, right? And do you want to be a part of the Unt Club? That's what it's called now. And we've got Unt Club stuff where you can be an Unt, and T-shirts with Unt Club and all that kind of stuff. And there is a Let's Oge thing coming. It's not this one because this is Spanion's one, but I've got a one that's kind of interesting. Yeah. And I'll tell you, I'll give you an idea. There is a merch thing that I'm working on with an, where is it? You remember the image of the magpie swooping and hitting me in the head? I've got it on a T-shirt. Because I think that when you release T-shirts with your own image on it, it's very wanky. That's why I released a T-shirt with Brad on it, because it's not me, but I do have a piece of merch with the magpie hitting me in the head, and I think that's good. There was just a thing in the news. Banksy apparently painted some kind of government building. They're trying to force him to reveal his identity. Oh, that sucks. I can't do that, dude. I can't. When's Leela on? So I will dump you over to Leela. Leela's on in 2 hours time. Yeah, I'm not sitting here for 2 fucking hours. That's a bit ridiculous, but I will hang out for a little bit longer if you want and talk shit. If there's any questions you have, if you're lurking, if you're new or whatever, we covered the Apple event. We took the piss out of it. So, you know, I think there's new iPhones and they're expensive. It doesn't look like they put too much of a price up. I don't know. Did the tariffs affect it? I don't really know. I'm sure there's other channels that will cover this stuff more in depth and get really excited about all that stuff. But thank you, Thomas. There's Leela's show. She's unlocking melodies, how scales shape music. I can't wear unt in public. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't say the full thing. It just says unt. See you, Thomas. Thomas has got to leave. So thanks, Thomas, for all you do and for being here and modding this nightmare of a show, which hopefully doesn't get demonetized. Hey, at least I never got taken down. The first time back in 2020 when I did one of these watch-alongs, the show got totally fucking... I got knocked off the air. I got a strike, actually. That was fun. That was so, yeah. I'd been streaming for about 3 months, and I got a strike for showing the YouTube event. Oh, dear. That was very not cool. So, yeah, I was very careful today to not get a strike and not have Apple take me down because they just do that shit. Use your unt mug at work. Well, yeah, the merch is coming. I needed to make sure everybody who ordered merch from the old store got their merch. And now that it's all clear, I've just been designing stuff. So we'll have it back if you want to support that way. What else? I think I mentioned at the top of the show. Let's do this. I don't get to just hang out like this much on the actual YouTube channel. Look at all these new packs, man. Look at this. And if you didn't know, Cinematic Alpha dropped a new pack today as well. Damn. Very big, very vibrant. We got another pack here from DT Creations, David Tom, who we looked at yesterday. So this one is very spacey. A few other ones from Teatro. This guy's got a huge channel, something like 80,000 subscribers. And yeah, he's released packs as well. It's a bit of a marimba. We got this one here, Wavering Keys. Cool lo-fi sounds going on there. I take it strictly for iOS. No, this is available for Mac and PC Soundbox. Yeah, so I say it every show. I've covered Soundbox so many times this year. We covered War of the Worlds yesterday. This is what we're covering today. The Theravox, which has just dropped. So lots of sounds. Yeah, it's free. Where is it? Soundbox. You can get Soundbox over here. Soundbox, Audio Modern. There it is, Soundbox. Download it free. You need to purchase one of the packs to unlock everything. There it is on Windows and Mac. Download it for free. And all you need to do is just buy one of the instruments inside the pack, one of these. And then it'll unlock all the features. And you can then purchase packs and all that stuff. They've got a bunch of packs from within their own Vox Motive. These are their packs. And then you've got heaps of third-party packs. I have a whole playlist of all the packs that are available. Some other stuff, apps-wise. There's a really beautiful app called DRC that I've covered quite a bit on here on this channel. And they just provided me with a bunch of new in-app purchases. These ones here: Pop Essentials, Sonic Alchemy, Timeless and Untamed, and Dynamic Resonant Cycles. We'll be taking a look at these over the coming month, the coming 2 weeks. What else? The Pop Drummer got dropped today with the update, so now it's working. Here is Pop Drummer, and it sounds pretty good. This is the free version. You only get like 2 kits. Which is pretty cool. And to unlock it, you're looking at $39 Australian. So that's probably what, 29 bucks US. AUV3 support, a whole bunch of stuff. I think we'll be covering this maybe early next week. Let's see. But really good drum sounds. AUV3. I'm digging it. So once unlocked, yeah, heap of drums, drum kits, rhythms. Very, very good. It's going to be kick-ass. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the developer to shoot me a code, and then we can hopefully do a show on it, because that should be good. Yeah. Anything else we need to cover before we get out of here? I don't think so. Oh, I'll show you this, guys. Look at this. This is my studio now. So I got a new guitar rack for my acoustics, and both of them have blue lights attached to them, which looks really cool. That's the corner of my studio over there in the corner. But can never have enough blue lights, can you? Fucking hell. It just I needed a new stand for the acoustics. The other one was broken. So there's and oh yeah, today I think also I ordered a new piece of kit which should be being delivered today. This is the M Wave chocolate plus, I think. So I got one of these coming today. This is it. This is the M Wave Chocolate Plus. It is a foot controller, Bluetooth, very cheap. It's that one there. Great for looping and for attaching to your iPad over Bluetooth to control your guitar pedals, your guitar sims and stuff. So this arrives today, and I'm going to mess about with it and probably do a show on it. I think Australian, it cost me 30 bucks, 36 bucks. It's had really good reviews. So that's a thing. That is a thing. I can't wait to have that delivered. And anything else we need to do, or should I just fuck off? Still got 35 people watching. Don't know why. What did I do to get 35 people watching this time? You know what I'll do? We'll get out of here, but what I'll do, I think, to if you can assign, record, and play in Logic, these buttons, you can. You can. Each of the buttons, so the 4 buttons have 3 programmable options. So 1 click, double click, and a hold. And you can assign 3 things to each button. And you can do it in Logic. You can do it in Loopy. Very customizable. And you can attach it with Bluetooth or with USB. So, and it's like this thin, super thin. And I watched a review on it the other day. The guy had his for like 2.5 years, gigging with it. The thing's all beat up to fuck. And it still looks like it's in great condition. He's saying that he's working really good. So there's that. I'm going to give you guys an update and get out of here. give you guys a break. I need to chill out for a bit. What have we got? 5:10 in the morning. It's bloody early here. So I've been doing a song with Lizaday for Songtember. And I sent her this original song. She sent back a version, and I went, wow, that's very different. And then she sent back another version, and it's very different. And, yeah. Where is this track? It's called Got This. We've Got This. Can't wait for the feet cam show. I think you're on the wrong channel, mate. You all right? Can somebody check Mateusz's, somebody take his temperature? He's seeing things. So this is the track that me and Lizaday are working on for Songtember. I'll play it for you if you'd like. Let's have a play. Let's go. There's something inside of me and you we can't control even if we choose. It's something more complex than a mood. I cannot explain, just take a walk in my shoes. There's something more that we can do. Just be yourself and be true. I got this. It's not finished at all. By the time Liz sends me another version, I'm sure it'll be completely different because that's how she works. She's incredible. Gary Hubbs, Hugh Caldwell, what's going on? Wow. Exciting stuff. You know what? I'm also curious to find out how our friend over at the Apple, the vlog today, wrapped up their vlog. We should check on the SAS. Let's see what happened with the end of this. Michael says, with all the talk of USB fast charging and wireless charging, we shouldn't forget that there's still something out there using Lightning. Wow, snippy. Thanks for joining, everybody. We'll be hosting Roundup. That's a wrap. Heading to the hands-on area. Ciao. Okay, ciao, Julian. Thank you. Michael, put some photos up. A crossbody strap pairs with all the Apple new cases, including the new Tech Woven case for iPad Pro. Tech Woven, wow, just super incredible stuff. Tech Woven. We are living in the future. Tech Woven cases, it's beautiful stuff. There are also clear cases, rubber cases as well for those of you into rubber. You know who you are, Brad. Another big crowd reaction, 2 terabytes of storage. My seat is shaking at this clip. Holy guacamole. Adrian, real character, Adrian. Some great commentary throughout the Apple event. You have to admit that we've had some bangers today. So, yeah, some really fantastic comments throughout the event. Fantastic stuff. I can't do this shit seriously. I'll try. It's just, it's so stupid. Liz is a jack of all trades, man. Liz is fucking incredible. She's, she performed on Russ's new song. She's so talented, Liz Day. I'm super stoked to be able to do a song with her. But as you hear, I sent her all those stems and she deleted them all. I sent her a whole song with drums, bass, saxophone, symphony, strings. She just deleted all the fucking music and just remade it. Unbelievable. Fuck me. So a word of advice. If you're working with Lizard Day, don't be attached to the shit that you send her because she's just going to delete it and do her own thing. And I love that. That's the reason I actually reached out. Because many of you know, I started that song last Songtember to do with Viv Sparrow, but Viv was unavailable, so I got put on hold, and this year she's still not around, Viv, so I just thought, fuck it, let's send it to Liz and see what Liz does. And yeah, the only thing she kept was my vocals. And you know what? You can get butthurt over that shit, but again, it's like getting butthurt over a new iPhone or, the iPhone doesn't have a good enough camera. Fuck, I'm just super privileged to have Lizard Day as part of that song because she's amazing. She's so fucking talented. Oh shit, we had a lot of views here today on the on this stream. It says here 1,478. There you go. Maybe should I do a stream at this time every day? I'm not getting up at fucking 2 a.m. each morning. That's crazy stuff. You guys know lots of time changes coming up because there's Joe Glenn. Look at Joe Glenn. She's excited about the new iPhone, isn't she? She's already ordered one. Joe Glenn's already pre-ordered the iPhone. She ordered 4 of them, apparently. Gary says, I feel like Lizard Day stole my jammy. Wow, you never know. Yeah, time changes are coming up, man. When are the time changes? Let's tell you. Oh no, I read it wrong. I feel I stole the jammy. All right. Sorry. Dude, it's way too early. Go. Daylight saving. That's what we're looking at, isn't it? Because this is an important thing. This is more important than the iPhones. Daylight saving. Australia. Is that the Australia one? Daylight savings? Yes. Kicks off here. So we're first this time around. And Sunday, the 5th of October, is when the clocks change here in Australia. And that's fun, isn't it? That's fun. So Australia, clocks go forward 1 hour at the beginning and in the first Sunday of October. So clocks going forward here and going back for the rest of you. And you guys later on. So I think the US is exactly a month after, 4 weeks after, and the UK is 3 weeks after this date here. So yeah, all the shows and things will be changing. Where can you go to listen to Liz? Are you talking about Liz a Day? You can join her YouTube over here. Liz a Day. Here she is. Liz a Day. And man, she's just bloody talented as all fuck. I don't know what to say. She's Liz a Day.
If I seem timid or a little afraid, I'm just tripping on the thought you might be listening to me. If I sound distraught, I've forgotten who I am. Guess I lost my way trying to say what needs saying, battling old paper dragons. I'm tired, swimming upstream, banging my head against the wall in the halls of my creations. Lost my voice, lost my mind. I'm tongue-tied. I'm tongue-tied. When I feel foolish, I hide away. Go out searching for answers to unfair questions, fumbling around in circles, my expressions, longing for cohesion, for completion, something clever to say. Being too afraid to go and say what's in my heart, like a judgment day every way I turn. That's why I've been so quiet, banging my head against the wall. When your call is my undoing, but I long to get through to you. It's been a long, lonely time.
See you, Denise. Hello, country walking. Good to see you, country walking. Thanks for coming, Denise. Gow, 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 gow. Now, I chose that song for a reason. For those of you who didn't see my interview with Liz a Day, so the story, so you know, Lizarday's vocal cords. She's got a vocal cord paralysis, and they told her she probably wouldn't sing ever again. And she fought back, and she's just incredible, right? We're going to have her back on the show again very soon. I think once Songtember's done, we're looking at having her back for a Creator Rewind, because she's been working with Russ and Vero on their new album too, which is due out very soon. And let me tell you, that album, oh my Lord, that album, woo, fuck, it's so good. It's so good. I mean, Vero's amazing. Russ and Liz, it's a powerhouse. Hello, Dell. I mean, we can stay on here. Would you like me to play some music, some art? I don't get to do this much. We can hang out here. We might just hang out, play a bit of music from the community. I saw Pole Vault dropped a song earlier today. Did he? What we got? Pole Vault dropped a song. This is what happens when I type Pole Vault into fucking search. Pole Vault? I should have known. Fuck this. I don't know if this was a really good show, Country Walking, but I took the piss out of Apple. If you don't know, also this week, there's all my guitars. We got Pete coming on the show. No interview this week, but we got Pete coming on, and we're going to talk about all of the changes that have been happening to YouTube recently. And because there's a lot to talk about. I mean, there's some choices that are happening at YouTube at the moment. Very strange. You'll notice for 2.5 weeks, all my chat, all the names are at symbols, and I did a show about it saying that they are actually changing everything over. And what happened was, I think what's going on is Scotty Butters had the same thing. There are a bunch of channels who they'd switched over. And we were classed as guinea pig channels for this change that's coming. And now they've turned that off, and they're getting ready to turn it on for everybody. So that's going to happen soon. And I know people are going to be pissy about it. But the good thing about it is that you will be able to at people on mobile devices very soon. That's why they're doing it. But me and Pete are going to have a rant this week about all the changes on YouTube, the photo ID uploads. There's so much that is happening on YouTube, and a lot of it seems pointless. I don't know. I don't think we need to be Twitch. Yeah, Dead Pole Vault. I know. Yeah, I'm just not thinking straight right now. Let's come back over here and do Dead Pole Vault. Can spell. There we go. Pole Vault. What do you drop? Here we go. Are you still there? Cunty Walker. Oh, I like this so far. It's very soundscapey.
I see the light, yeah. I hold my arms up to you.
Holy shit, Paul. I was just saying to Russ yesterday, where the fuck is Paul? Good to see you, Paul. I feel like I'm being hypnotized.
I have no more questions. let me know what you want me to do. I'm on my knees to do what you please. Are you still there? Are you still there? Were you ever? Were you ever there? Were you ever here for me? Are you still there? Are you still there? I thought I heard you. I thought I heard you. You still there? You still there?
There we go. Well done, pole vault. Funny things happen in your head when they're sticking things in your heart. Dude, I'm scared. I've got a heart blockage at the moment, but Paul hasn't been well. Man, there's a lot of people not doing so good at the moment. So it's quite shocking actually how many people are really sick. It's quite fucked. So if you are dealing with stuff at the moment, hey, guess what? You're not alone. It seems like there's a lot of people around, especially this community, that are doing it pretty tough. I've been battling a lot of shit at the moment, and but you know what? It just means you got to keep marching on. You can't give up or anything like that. You got to keep going on, because the world ain't going to stop for you. The world don't give a fuck about you. They just want to suck your information and make some money from it. I tell you, folks, a really good video I'm going to prescribe to you all. I don't know if you've got to see my video this week, my live stream on Spotify. I was pretty harsh. You could say I was a little bit mean to the old Spotify, and I was surprised I didn't get demonetized. But a fucking awesome video dropped this week. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, dude. If you know Venus Theory, Venus Theory dropped a video this week called "It's Not Just You. Music streaming is broken now," and really, you really should see this video. He talks about botting, so botting, channel botting, streaming botting, Spotify botting, and how easy it is to just fuck over people. It's very eye-opening. He actually goes in here and fully just, let's see what we can do. Gang collabs. I'll play a bit of it. Obviously, I want
artist uploaded a new song, and then you go to stream it, and it just doesn't quite sound right. In recent years, there's been an incredible rise and even some pretty high-profile cases of artists being added as collaborators to productions that they had absolutely nothing to do with. And this is all thanks to people trying to take advantage of streaming platform algorithms.
So what he's saying in this is that this is disgusting, man. What is happening is people are uploading music to DistroKid and say a famous artist and just putting in there featuring Celine Dion. Okay? So when the music gets released, because there's no fact checking when you upload music through a streaming service like DistroKid or whoever it is, that this music is getting attached to Celine Dion. And they can't get rid of it. And it's fucking bad. It's a problem. He covers a whole lot of shit in here. So we'll just make sure we don't get claiming or anything.
If you've used any major streaming service in the last 5 years or so, you've probably encountered a case of seeing your favorite artist upload an album or a track, and you go to listen to it, and it's just a bunch of AI garbage that someone somehow uploaded to their profile as them. What blows my mind about all this is not only how stupidly easy it is to do, but how disgustingly common it's become for small independent artists to find this stuff put on their profiles and be forced to figure out how to deal with it. So this is Ember. She's a young artist who's been making music for only a couple of years. And recently, she found herself unfortunately needing to deal with AI-generated music uploaded to all of her official streaming platforms. And sadly, not being an established artist, she had no one in her corner to fight for her when it happened.
I don't feel that.
Yeah, look, I'm just going to say, this is a video that I think all artists should go and have a look at. It goes for 40 minutes, and I think you should be aware of what is happening out there, because it could happen to you. And when it happens to you, it's not nice. Yeah, when the very little amount of money that you make from Spotify or Apple or whatever, if you are making anything, can be sucked dry. And the point is, they're doing it to small artists like us, independent artists. They're doing it, and they're it's worrying. I don't know how they're going to fix this, the streaming services, how they're going to like combat it. And it covers a whole lot of things, this video. So with the internet, so the gang tries AI. You don't get sucked dry.
All of this...
You're not hanging out in the right places there, Paul.
Nicely, if you want to phrase it that way, into what I think is the next major scam targeting independent musicians online. Not just impersonating them, but using readily available tools and the loopholes we've explored in this video to quite literally become them. This is already happening, and it's starting to happen more and more. A lot of major DAWs, or digital audio workstations, which are the programs that musicians use to make music, have started to integrate AI-based stem separation features. This allows you to import a song, isolate the individual parts, and then play with them separately without needing to get the original stems or parts from the original producer. This actually allows for some good things, like audio restoration or remixing, extracting and flipping samples, or other more creative applications that musicians may want to use. But thanks to the app,
you get the idea. Go and check it out. It's definitely worth your time. Venus Theory is the channel. He makes great content. In fact, I'll let you know, I sent an email to Cameron yesterday, in fact, asking if he would be interested in coming on the show. Venus Theory's been around a long time. His channel started out doing much like what I do, covering plugins, AUV3s, all this kind of stuff, VSTs, and that was his whole thing, gear. And over the years, he's kind of got sick of it and seen through the facade, and now is making great content about, you know, the industry and how we're getting fucked over, and the way people are gaming the system and copyright and all this kind of stuff. Super interesting channel. Definitely worth anyone's time who is a musician to fall down that rabbit hole and just keep abreast of what's happening in the industry. Yeah. Because no matter how many people listen to your stuff or stream your stuff or how popular you are, this stuff will affect all of us to some degree, right? We're getting our music sucked into AI, and you guys know my thoughts on AI music, especially people who are, I don't know, how do I say it? People who using AI, not making anything, they're just generating from a prompt and putting it out there and digging their heels in and saying, no, it's really me. And it's like, it's fucking not. Like, we know. And even to the point of just completely fabricating who they are, completely. Their image, what they look like, it's happening. It's pretty yuck. And yeah, it's pretty dog shit. It's you know, the music industry is hard enough as it is, and you know. And look, this week's rant that's coming up is about botting. That's what I'll be talking about this week, and focusing on Google ads, YouTube ads, because there's a lot of people out there who basically are botting their own channels. And for example, right, you may go to a YouTube channel and see a creator or a musician has like 30,000 subscribers. And their videos are getting 20,000 views for a one video clip. And then you look at the likes and go, wow, 10 likes and one comment. And that's when things don't add up, right? And the reason people do this is that they bot their channels to make it look like that they're doing well. But really, they're just a piece of shit sitting there in the dark, surrounded by nobody on a channel that nobody gives a fuck about. It's all fake. It's very strange. I don't understand it. And then if you say something to them, they get very upset and go, fuck you, you only have 1,000 subscribers. And it's like, yeah, but yours are fake. Like, and this is actually happening. It's out there. It's real. And it's very strange. I don't understand the concept of it. I don't understand how somebody can, I don't know, just live with themselves, knowing that it's, if you don't know how Google ads work, right? So you can actually pay Google to run an ad, and you can have that show up, and you can decide where you want it to go. You can make it appear for people who are between age groups. You can direct ads to people in specific countries. You can attach your ads, say, to Metallica's channel. So anybody who goes and looks at Metallica, then they will see your ad, right? So you can do all this stuff. And it's a great way to get numbers on your videos, but they're not real. If you go and look at the statistics, I've done shows on this before. You look at the statistics. I did a show where I ran Google ads on one of my Metheus tracks. And when you look at the stats, sure, you've got like 5,000 views from running one ad over 2 days. But when you look at the watch time, it's only like 5 seconds each view. They're not actually watching the whole clip. It's just a number. So it's not real. So it's very odd. I get that it's a good way to make it look like you have numbers, and for maybe, I don't know, if you're trying to get people to pay attention to your music, but ultimately there's no engagement. It's just you and maybe a few people who are leaving comments. So, I mean, ultimately you do you, boo, if that's what your thing is, but just, yeah, it's interesting. Like, strange. But all you need to do is pay attention. And more people are uploading AI stuff and saying it's them, and it's not. You can hear it. Like, and there's plenty of ways to test it. And you just can't beat a test, yeah? It's undeniable. All the time. What's this? From a listener, for an artist to think and then design the cover and lyrics and sing it, then low sales and get fees on top. I think change is needed for the industry's fucked. I don't know where it goes from here. Everything seems to be getting worse. And like I said on that show for the Spotify thing, everything's disposable. Like, the corporations don't give a fuck. It's all about just sucking as much money as they can. As far as I know, those watch hours don't count towards actual watch time goals. Well, here's the thing, right? And this is what I'm going to talk about on the rant. You can, right, so there's this thing, right? If you don't know about it, I'll show you now. This is a preview. I'll go into it much heavily on the rant. There's a website called Social Blade. Okay? And you can come to Social Blade and you can look up other people's channels. Okay? Well, we know you're not AI. Fuck off. I've seen you. I see you make music, Bob. All right. So what you can do here at Social Blade is you can look up channels. So I can type in Jade Starr and I can see the stats of my channel. All right. And see. Now, the one thing you need to pay attention to with Social Blade, most of the stats here are correct. Don't pay attention to the earnings. They're always way wrong. Way wrong. Because the thing is, with the earnings, they're not taking into account SuperChats, SuperStickers, memberships. And it's, as you can see, they're saying my monthly estimate between $7 and $114. That's a pretty wide range there. Either I'm earning under $10 or over 100. Very strange. Okay, so you can't take that for it's wrong. Let me tell you, that's wrong. But you get all these great breakdowns of how people are viewing your channel. And here's the thing: you can tell when somebody's channel's being botted because there'll be no stats. Just a bit of heads up there for you. And I'll have some examples for you on the show. Yeah, we can do Gary Hubs. Let's do Gary Hubs. Gary Hubs. There he is. And what? No subscribers in the last 30 days? What the fuck? That can't be right. That cannot be right. That is not right. Is it, Gary? There we go. But there you go. And you can see day by day. Right? But and some of these channels, you have a look and you'll see there's no information. It'll say TBD. And it's like, hang on a minute, but this person's channel has been around for fucking 10 years. Why is there no info? Apparently, when you're buying Google ads, they don't add it to this because it's bullshit. Because it's bullshit. That's the way it rolls. You got a lot out of $13. There you go, $13. Yeah, but yeah, don't pay attention to the numbers there. It is not worth your time. Let's do pole vault. What is he? Dead pole vault? Is that what it is? I can't remember. There we go. Pole vault. $73 monthly. Just don't pay attention to that shit. It's nonsense. Look at this. Boom. You got 250 subscribers. Boom. Look at this. Looking at you're under the microscope now. Monthly views. That's a lot of views. Look at that. When was this? What were you doing here, Pole Vault? What were you doing here? I remember this. He was masturbating live on camera. You were masturbating. I remember that day. It could be because it's not fully up to... Oh, is it up to date? As I said, it doesn't always get things right. But the one thing it does get right is if you're botting your channel, shorts, that's it. Because shorts definitely are, they will get you results like this. I did a short. How weird is this? I did a short for the James Myers interview I did, and I got fucking what 2,500 views on the short and like 200 views on the actual interview. How does that fucking work? More people gave a shit about the short than the fucking interview. Stop saying fuck, 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 fuck. Yes. Masturbating in shorts. There's a song title right there. And it's true with shorts. You can have a short up for a year and then all of a sudden it just takes off. I've got a short at the moment on my channel. See if I can show you. Where is it? I don't want to... You got to be careful when you're showing your stats on YouTube, yeah? Because they don't like you showing your Creator Studio stats. I have a short here that just keeps going and going and going and going. It just won't stop. Here it is. It's called, it's ridiculous. Look at when did I drop this short? Here we go. Is it? All right, look at this short here. 30,000 views. It's made $5. It's earned me 64 subscribers. 64 fucking subscribers. And all it is it's a video on how to remove background noise on GarageBand. And every day it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. It gets like 200 views a day. It's just ridiculous. It's just, oh, fuck. It's so, look at it. It just keeps going up. It's up to just, and this was when I first released it. Nothing. No one gave a shit. And then off it goes. It's just, you know, crazy shit. Now, Pole Vault's had a lot of trouble with YouTube too. They've demonetized him and all this fucking shit. And here's one of the other things too with YouTube. People can just bot your channel. They can just bot your channel and try and make it look like your channel's fucked and try and get your channel closed down. And there are people that do this shit. Like, there are some fucking demented people in this on this planet. It is what it is, isn't it? Some real fucking demonic fucking animals. I wear joggers to the strip club. That gets views. Ooh. Ooh. I just threw up in my own mouth. Oh, dear. I guess that's time for me to hit the frog and toad. So there we go. That has been the Apple event and just hanging out and talking shit. They'll never monetize you. Yeah, it's there are bad people on here's the thing too. The bad people, you just can't engage with them, right? They're going to believe all this weird shit and they're going to have their opinions and they're going to say shit and they're going to have private groups and say shit and bring your name up. And the key is to just not engage, yeah? Because that's what fuels their being. Like, they want to have this engagement, this negative engagement with you, and they want to go to people and try and get you on side with them and create this bullshit drama. And trust me, do your best to not get involved, really. Let them talk because it's just not worth the drama, because it brings drama to your channel. And you're just trying to do your thing, and you can't spend your time trying to change people's minds when you haven't actually done anything. Let me tell you, in the time I've been doing this channel, there have been some fucking very strange allegations and weird shit I've heard through other people, and you just think, what is wrong with you? Really? Can you go somewhere else? Because you're not even on my fucking radar. But apparently you think that, and it's very odd. How do I say this? One of the things that is very odd is that I don't have the time to fucking sit around and have drama. I bust my ass to keep this channel going every day, to keep fresh content going, to try and entertain. I don't have time to fucking worry about your mental instability. And if that's it, please fuck off and go somewhere else. I try and make that clear all the time. And if you don't fuck off and you still come over here to start shit, I will just ban you and you'll be typing to yourself in the chat. And I will not engage and I will not have a fight with you publicly. I will not get involved in private messages and try and get people on side with me and create like division and you're on my side, you're on this side. I just won't do it. But what I will do is I will hide you from my channel so nobody can see your fucking idiocy. That's how we roll here. And I won't say anything to you. I'll just remove you. And it's the safest way to go for your own mental health, yeah? And then they can all go and talk shit everywhere else. Because this channel and many others around this community have always been about one thing. Building people up. We all rise together, right? And nobody's perfect and we all make mistakes and it's the way you handle them and open about stuff. But there's a lot of backstabbing pieces of shit who run around doing this. And just don't engage. Trust me, don't engage because as soon as you engage, that's what they want. They personally want you to engage so then they can keep that drama going and then get more people on side and because that's what makes them happy. And if that's what makes you happy, you're not welcome here. That's the way it rolls. And yeah, there we go. There's our little closing on drama. So if you're one of those people who've desperately been yelling my name into the fucking void and want a reaction, sorry. Have fun. All right, let's get out of here. Silliness. Yeah, people do get found out pretty quick. Yeah, you know. I'll tell you what, it does help too. If you're going to come into this community, it's not about you. Trust me, there's plenty of people who will give a shit about you. You don't have to make every conversation about you. Try and greet people, you know, and give a fuck about them instead of just, hello, I'm here. You know what I mean? That stuff's so weird. Hello, I'm here. Hello, I went to the shops today. Hello, I'm this. I'm going to do this. Oh, man. Okay, that stuff's draining. But anyway, give a fuck about other people. Put other people first and you'll be good. And you know what? People will pay you back and come to your what you do and will be supportive. All right, I've rabbited on enough. We've done a long stream today. We've got an hour. I'm going to dump you over to Leela. And then I'll be back to play you some sounds. And then we got Pete's stuff. And my voice is already dog shit. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out. And thanks to all those bots who filled my chat earlier on when we got up to 70 people. All the bots were here, weren't they? Did you see them? All the negative shit they're writing. I hate Apple. How funny was that? Man, we are living in dead internet theory right now. But all the real people, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out, having a bit of a laugh, having a good time. And stay juicy. You know what I mean? Stay juicy. Hey, look at you. There she is. I don't know how you do this, Valerie. I don't know how you sit here and are able to talk for this period of time and read comments like this. Oh, it hurts me. All right. We'll see you soon. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. We'll all rise together and you know what? Ignore the dumb cunts. See you later.